the motion of today is this house. We believe this house would support the idea of taking back pregnant girls and young mothers to school. And it was since the theme is empowering the future of younger children. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in this debate today, the judges are going to consider two things. How are you planning to take back these pregnant girls and young mothers to school? And if you're not planning to take them back to school, what is your better alternative? So we are anticipating that the affirmative side would give us the reason as to why they should take back these young mothers and pregnant girls to school, and would they have the favorable environment for them to study? And if not, how are they planning to ensure that they have a favorable environment to study? And on the other hand, we expected the negative to come and tell us the reasons as to why they should not be allowed into any kind of school. And the better alternative as to how they would earn money in order to survive. So from the first speaker, they introduced their case, but they didn't define the key terms in the resolution. Hence they poorly performed their role. So they gave us a status quo. There were key questions that were raised in this debate today. Do you think that these pregnant girls and young mothers are going to influence others to drop out of school? That was a major question in this debate. And the affirmative came and said, the question of influence depends on how this person became a young mother or a pregnant girl. The second question that is going to give us the decision on how best we are going to judge this debate is a definition of the word a school. Because the affirmatives came and said, we take them back to school because it's their right, because they would turn out to be better people. And the negatives gave an alternative as teaching them how to weave. And when they were asked in cross-examination that, do we have schools that train people how to weave, they consented that indeed these are schools that train weaving. Hence the debate has been narrowed down on the parameter of the definition of the word school. Because the motion is affirmative. What is the motion?
This house supports the idea of pregnant girls and young mothers going to be
negative. What's the motion you have?
This house supports the idea of
Now from the first speaker and second speaker, the only alternative they had is taking back, is giving them an opportunity to earn money through weaving. And affirmatives came and explained that it's through schools that these people learn how to weave. They attain that education. And being that these people agree to the fact that they will teach them weaving, it means they agree with one of the objectives of the affirmative team. Secondly, the negative team was supposed to have a total rebuttal on the work plan that the affirmative team had. How? The second affirmer came and talked about spending money through the funders like NGOs, getting 1 million, 2 million, and tabling the idea that pregnant mothers have a right to education. I expected the second speaker, who played the role quite well, but forgot to attack the work plan of affirmative team. That means they did as a team, they failed their team burden. And in debate, when you fail your team burden, it's now judged on speaker roles. Now when we come to speaker roles, failure to recognize the parameter of the definition of the word as school and consenting to the alternatives narrowly gives us no choice but to decide as the judges which team wins today. Now ladies and gentlemen, allow me collect the ballots from the judges and we discover the team that has won in this debate today. That has been my personal opinion as the lead judge. Let me get the opinion of other judges in this debate. Just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment has come. We have a beloved panel of 7 judges. Let us clap for them, please. They have done an excellent job in ensuring that we have a fair adjudication. And I'm going to recite these results according to how they saw the debate. Now, out of 7 judges, it was a split ballot. 4 judges decided the winner, 3 judges decided the next in line, the first runners up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 4 judges decide that Team Affirmative win this debate, and 3 judges decide that Team Negative are the first runners up. You haven't understood what first runners up? Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me have a word from Kauthara and the debate president, Mr. Yahweh, who are in turn going to introduce to us their fellow debaters who have been debating with, even those who haven't had the opportunity to participate in the semi-finals and finals. So Kauthara, the floor is yours. You strictly have 45 seconds.